Train your mind, evaluate your game, and dominate your life. Let me ask you something. When pressure hits, who do you become? If you want to perform under pressure, if you want to build confidence that lasts, if you want to separate yourself from average, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast, where athletes, coaches, leaders, and high performers come to train the one thing that controls everything, your mind. Each episode delivers real strategies you can apply immediately. Mental performance training, resilience and confidence, a growth mindset built on grit, and how to handle pressure and build championship habits. Hey, this isn't hype. This is training for your mind. Stop letting your past hold you back. Start building resilience today. Start becoming the version of you that performs when it matters most. For everything we offer, courses, books, mental performance training, visit our website, www.inspiringthem.com. That's inspiringthem.com. Remember now, train your mind, control your mindset, and go dominate your life. Here is this week's podcast. Well, welcome to this week's podcast, Move Forward Nation of listeners. This is podcast number 1537. Pressure is a privilege. There's one phrase that has become more than a slogan to me. It has become a way of thinking, a way of leading, a way of coaching, and a way of living. Pressure is a privilege. At first, that statement sounded backwards. Most people spend their lives trying to escape pressure. They want easier schedules, fewer expectations, less responsibilities, and less stress. Champions pray for something different. They pray to become stronger because they discovered that pressure isn't always something happening to you. Many times, it's something happening for you. Pressure is often life announcing that you've been trusted with something valuable. The backup quarterback doesn't feel the pressure of leading the first drive or the final drive. The starting quarterback does. The assistant doesn't carry the same pressure as the CEO. Parents, coaches, teachers, and business owners all carry responsibility because someone depends on them. Pressure almost always follows responsibility, and responsibility follows trust. The question is no longer, how do I avoid pressure? The better question is, how do I become the kind of person who deserves it? Every coach remembers moments that never leave them. One of mine wasn't a spectacular touchdown. It was watching a young athlete discover who he became under pressure. Late in a close game, with the stadium roaring, he was given responsibilities he had never carried before. I saw excitement, fear, uncertainty, and expectation all at once. Then when I realized this wasn't simply a football moment, this was a life moment. Yes, pressure introduces you to yourself. It exposes preparation, reveals habits, and undercovers character. Championships are rarely won in championship moments. They're revealed there because of thousands of ordinary moments that came before. Pressure doesn't create character, it reveals it. Like squeezing an orange only produces what's already inside. Pressure reveals what you've been filling your life with. If you filled your life with excuses, excuses appear. If you filled your life with preparation, preparation appears. If you filled your life with discipline, discipline appears. Mental toughness is built long before the spotlight arrives. Why are people nervous before big moments? Usually because they don't want to fail or disappoint others. But what if pressure isn't something to fear? What if it's proof that you've been tested? Graduations, championships, promotions, marriages, parenting, leadership, none come without responsibility. Pressure and purpose travel together. The greater the purpose, the greater the responsibility. The greater the responsibility, the greater the pressure. Hey, pressure is proof that you care. Nobody loves or loses sleep over something they don't value. Athletes feel pressure because they care about winning. Parents feel pressure because they care about their children. Leaders feel pressure because they care about people. Pressure isn't proof that something is wrong. It's often proof that something matters. Don't eliminate pressure. Learn to carry it well. Hey, the farmer doesn't fear his harvest. A farmer doesn't complain when harvest season arrives. The work exists because the opportunity exists. The same is true for life, promotions, scholarships, leadership positions, and championship games. All bring together greater responsibility. That isn't punishment. That's privilege. Preparation gives pressure purpose. Preparation changes your relationship with pressure. When you're underprepared, pressure feels threatening. When you're prepared, pressure becomes exciting. Every workout, every meeting, every difficult conversation, every disciplined decision becomes evidence that whispers, "You've done the work. Trust your preparation." Yes, pressure produces legacy. People won't remember every ordinary day. They'll remember how you responded when the pressure increased. Integrity is revealed when compromising would be easier. Leadership is revealed when losing. Faith is revealed when progress is slow. Legacy is written different during difficult seasons, not comfortable ones. You see, pressure, folks, it's an invitation. Instead of wishing pressure away, be thankful for it. Pressure means someone believes in you. Pressure means you've been trusted. Pressure means your preparation has created opportunity. Stand tall. Trust your preparation. Lead with confidence. You're not carrying pressure because life is unfair. You're carrying pressure because you've been trusted with something important. And folks, that is a privilege. Hey, I'm going to take a short break because I want you to hear how you can get our free booklet, The Ability to Move Forward Under Pressure. Understanding pressure is only the beginning. When we come back, we'll discover the habits, systems, and championship principles that allow great performers to remain calm, confident, and consistent when the stakes are the highest. Remember now, pressure doesn't just reveal who you are. It gives you the opportunity to show the world who you are becoming all along. We'll be back in a quick moment. Hey, we're back here. This is Coach P over at Inspirational University, the home of the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast and books and series of courses. You can find all that information over at inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. Let's get on with our podcast. Pressure is a privilege. Yes, pressure has a way of revealing what matters most. When the scoreboard is close, the deadline is approaching, or the family is facing uncertainties, your priorities become clear. In those moments, you discover that success has never been about avoiding difficult situations. It has always been about responding to them with courage, character, and conviction. As I've coached athletes and worked with leaders, I've learned that every meaningful journey eventually arrives at a defining moment. That moment is not asking whether you're talented enough. It is asking whether you become disciplined enough to remain faithful to your standards when everything around you feels uncertain. The people who make the greatest impact in life rarely have the easiest journeys. They become influential because they refused to allow pressure to change who they are. Instead, they allowed pressure to reveal who they have been becoming all along. Excuse me. Think about your own life for a moment. Every difficult season has taught you something. Every disappointment has strengthened you. Every setback has forced you to grow. Looking back, many of the moments you once wanted to escape became the very experiences that prepared you for greater opportunities. That is why I believe pressure has purpose. It teaches patience when we want immediate results. It develops perseverance when quitting would be easier. It deepens humility because we realize we cannot accomplish meaningful things alone. Most importantly, it reminds us that our greatest victories are often victories over ourselves. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is that pressure never asks us to become someone different. It simply asks us to become more fully the purpose our preparation has been shaping. If you're prepared with integrity, integrity will appear. If you practice discipline, discipline will appear. If you develop faith, courage, and resiliency, those qualities will rise to the surface when others began to panic. This is why I encourage athletes, business leaders, parents, teachers, and coaches to stop asking for higher or lighter loads and begin asking for stronger shoulders. Growth rarely happens inside of comfort. Growth happens where responsibility and opportunity meet. As you continue your journey, remember that someone is watching your example. Your teammates, your family, your employees, your students, and your community are learning from how you respond under pressure. They may not remember every speech you give, but they will remember the consistency of your character. Legacy is built one response at a time. Long after the trophies have faded, the promotions have passed, and the applause have ended, people will remember how you treated them during difficult seasons. They will remember whether you remain calm, hopeful, and committed when circumstances become challenging. This is the kind of leader worth becoming. So when life places another challenge before you, don't immediately wish it away. Pause for a minute. Take a deep breath. Trust your preparation. Remember your purpose. Lead with confidence. Because pressure is not proof that life is against you. Pressure is often proof that life is inviting you to become the person you were created to be. Carry it with gratitude. Carry it with humility. Carry it with courage. And because pressure is and always will be a privilege. You know, folks, there comes a common point where learning has to become living. Reading another chapter won't change your life. Listening to another podcast won't change your life. Attending another conference won't change your life. Only application creates transformation. Say it again. Only application creates transformation. That's why I want you to leave with this challenge. Not for someday, not when life slows down, not when the pressure disappears, because it won't. I want you to begin today. For the next 7 days, every time you begin feeling overwhelmed, stop, take one deep breath, and ask yourself one simple question. What privilege has this pressure placed in front of me? At first, that question may feel uncomfortable because your mind has spent years interpreting pressure as something negative. But slowly, your perspective begins to change. Instead of seeing problems, you begin seeing opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles, you begin seeing responsibilities. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You'll begin asking, what is this preparing me for? Perspective always influences performance. One of the greatest mistakes people make under pressure is trying to solve their entire future all at once. You see, champions don't think that way. Football teaches us that nobody wins the game on one play. Games are won by faithfully executing the next play. Life works exactly the same way. Make the next phone call. Have the next conversation. Finish the next assignment. Encourage the next teammate. And serve the next customer. Love the next family member. Lead the next meeting. Pressure becomes much smaller when life is lived one faithful decision at a time. Every evening this week, stay in front of the mirror and ask yourself 3 questions. Did pressure make me better today or more bitter? Did I lead with courage or react with fear? Did I honor the responsibility I've been trusted with or complained about carrying it? Those questions will shape your future because pressure never determines your destiny. Your decisions do. One day, your playing days will end. One day, your career will end. One day, your title will belong to someone else. What remains? People will remember how you responded when life became difficult. They will remember your consistency, your courage, and your character far longer than they'll remember your accomplishments. Legacy is built by responding well to pressure. As you finish listening today, don't let this become another message you heard. Let it become another principle that you live. Stop complaining about pressure. Start appreciating it. Stop wishing your responsibilities were smaller and start becoming stronger. Because one day, the pressure you carry today may become the testimony that inspires someone else tomorrow. And when that day comes, you'll understand why I believe these words with all my heart. Pressure is a privilege. In our final moments together, we'll bring up the conclusion with one last story, one final challenge, and one message. I hope you carry the rest of your life. I'm going to take another short break so you can hear about our great mental performance courses, and I'll be back in a moment. You can have all the talent in the world, all the training, and all the experience. But if you can't handle pressure, adversity, and doubt, you'll never reach your true potential. That's where the inner game comes in. Mental performance is the hidden edge. It's what separates those who rise from those who fold. The mentally tough don't break under pressure. They grow through it. They push forward when others stop. And that's exactly why the Power of the Inner Game booklet was created. This free resource will help you strengthen your mindset, take control of your thinking, and unlock the performance level you're capable of. Get your free copy today because the battle is won in your mind. Hit that link in the show notes below for your free copy. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your mindset? At Inspirational University, we've created the Success Bundle, 3 powerful courses designed to help you take control of your future. Passion, finding your dream job, helps you discover what truly drives you. Goal setting, achieve all your dreams, shows you how to turn big goals into a clear, actionable plan. And mindset, moving forward under pressure, teaches you how to control your thoughts, master your self-talk, and keep pushing forward no matter what. This isn't just motivation. It's a system for success. Get all 3 courses together for one low price. Take action today. Hit that link in the show notes below. Your future is built by what you do right now. Go build it. Hey, Coach P here, back at Inspirational University. Once again, the home of the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast and mental performance products and books. As we come to an end of our time together today, I want you to picture one final scene. The locker room is quiet. The uniforms are on. The game plan has been reviewed. Months of preparation have brought everyone to this moment. There are no more practices to attend, no more film sessions to study, and no more speeches to hear. There is only one thing left to do: walk through the tunnel and play. Life gives every one of us moments like that. There comes a time when preparation must become performance. I've watched athletes handle those moments in different ways. Some become restless, some become silent, some try and hide their nervousness behind jokes, but the competitors who constantly perform at their best share one characteristic. They trust the work that they have already done. They don't spend the final moments wondering if they're prepared enough. They remember the mornings in the weight room, the extra repetitions after practice, the film sessions, the discipline, and the sacrifices. Their confidence is not built on emotion. It's built on evidence. That is the kind of confidence I hope you pursue. Not confidence based on talent, not confidence built on public praise, but confidence that disappears after one bad day. Build confidence that grows from discipline. Build confidence from promises you kept to yourself. When you consistently honor your standards, pressure no longer feels like an interruption. It becomes an opportunity to honor the work you invested. Years from now, people will not ask whether your journey was comfortable. They'll ask what your journey taught you. Your family will remember how you responded when life became difficult. Your players will remember whether you stayed composed when the game was on the line. Your employees will remember whether you brought hope into uncertain moments. Your friends will remember whether your character remained steady when circumstances were already anything but steady. The greatest leaders I've known were not perfect people. They were dependable people. They weren't fearless. They were faithful. They understood that leadership is not about always having the right answer. Leadership is about bringing stability when everyone else feels uncertainty. They learned to carry pressure instead of complaining about it because they understood that responsibility is a gift entrusted to those willing to serve. So let me leave you with a challenge. The next time pressure enters your life, don't immediately ask why me. Ask why I was trusted with this opportunity. That single question can transform frustration into gratitude, fear into purpose, and anxiety into action. Perspective changes performance. Hey, if you've been following the Mental Performance series, I thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. My hope has never been simply to motivate you. My hope has been to help you develop habits and mindset that will serve you long after the applause have faded. Whether you're coaching a team, leading a business, raising a family, or pursuing your own goals, the principles remain the same. Prepare faithfully, lead courageously, serve selflessly, and finish with integrity. I encourage you to continue growing. Read the Mental Performance series. Invest in your leadership through our Success Bundle. Join me each week on the Mental Toughness Podcast and share these lessons with people you influence. We all have an opportunity to leave the next generation stronger than we found it. Before we close, I want to leave you with one sentence. Write it down where you'll see it often. Opportunity that stretches you. Pressure is the evidence that you've been trusted with something worth giving your very best. Never run from that responsibility. Honor it, prepare for it, and grow through it. One day you'll discover that the moments you once feared became the moments that formed you. They'll deepen your character, strengthen your faith, sharpen your leadership, and expand your influence. These moments become your legacy. So when someone asks why you've never backed away from responsibility, smile and simply tell them the truth. Pressure is a privilege. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, continue investing in your mind, strengthening your character, and choosing courage over comfort. Build better leaders, strengthen your culture, and leave a lasting legacy. Hey, this is Coach P. Have a great day, and be sure to move forward. What separates those who succeed from those who fall short? It's not talent, it's not luck, it's mental toughness. In Mental Toughness by Coach P book, you'll discover how to build the mindset, discipline, and resilience needed to push through adversity and perform at your highest level, on the field, in the classroom, or in life. This isn't just a book, it's a blueprint on how to think, respond, and grow under pressure. And if you're ready to go even further, Coach P's 12-volume Mental Performance Series, volume number 1, is now out. It delivers 12 chapters, powerful lessons to help you break mental barriers and build winning habits that last. Take the next step in your journey. Get your copy of our books today over on Amazon. The links are in the show notes below. Transform your mindset and transform your life.